Places to visit in Cyprus. A paradise nestled in the far eastern corners of the Mediterranean Sea has charmed its visitors since ancient times. Head out and you will find a tiny country island, Cyprus. Every corner of Cyprus's streets is etched with age-old stories. With quaint villages, ancient ruins, magnificent beaches, vibrant cities, and stunning mountain ranges decorating this country, Cyprus offers you a chance to bask in sheer bliss. This little island is adorned with old fortresses, cathedrals, Byzantine monasteries that represent its rich culture and heritage. No wonder Cyprus is home to many World Heritage sites.
Hey travelers, welcome back to your favorite channel, TheTravelist. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and like the video for sure.
We are going to explore various destinations in Cyprus that make it a scintillating tourist attraction. Just located to the south of Turkey, this second largest Mediterranean island is an eclectic fusion of Asian and European cultures. Its serene beauty has not only attracted millions of tourists, but also the Greek goddess Aphrodite. As per the mythological tales, she chose Cyprus as her pleasure island after she rose from the sea. If you love this story, then head to Aphrodite's Rock in Petra Tau Romeo, that's named after the Greek goddess of love. You can swim in the cool waters around the rock, either for pleasure or to see if the local lore of your regaining your youth is true. Aphrodite's Rock is the perfect recluse for a summer afternoon where you can witness Cyprus's true beauty in the vast seas. While we are still at Aphrodite's story, you should charter to the Papos Castle. After all, it's the place that hosts the Aphrodite Festival every September. Being a hallmark of the region, this castle stands majestically with parts of its base immersed in the water. Originally built to guard the harbor, this place has undergone major transformations to become the home to many cultural festivals and events. Thinking of Papos Castle reminds us of Colossi Castle. Wondering why you should visit it? Let's say if we ever organize a castle cuteness competition, Colossi will seamlessly achieve the podium finish. Although this castle is tiny, the stones of these walls are a reminder of how crucial Cyprus was to the Europeans during the Holy Land Crusades. We are sure that you must be curious about what made Cyprus stand out of all the places. Let's head out to the capital city, Nicosia. Nicosia is unlike any other capital that you would come across because it is split between Turkish-controlled northern Cyprus and the cultural Greek Republic of Cyprus to the south. It's also home to dozens of museums that recite tales of this country's rich history and legacy. You can visit the Ledra Observatory Museum on the 11th floor and observe the island's national dividing line, also known as the Green Line. Afterward, you can take a stroll through Ledra Street and find traditional Cypriot souvenirs that you can treasure. If you're one of those history buffs, you certainly should visit the ancient site of Kourion. Situated across the coastal cliffs, this site provides you with a fantastic view of both the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea and the tumbling views of the countryside. Once you've soaked in the view, you can find the house of Eustolios and theater where you can find well-preserved mosaics. If you have got spare time in your hand, you can visit the picturesque Byzantine Basilica that is played with tumbled columns and mosaic floors. If you've not gotten enough of this ancient site, you must visit the ancient Salamis, home to the treasure trove of marble ruins. It gives tough competition to the Kourion. Wandering on the dirt trails, you can witness the changing timelines of Cyprus's vast history. The paths will lead you to the gymnasium where you will stumble across grand Hellenistic statuary with missing heads. This is a remnant of zealous Christians who lopped off statues' heads. Ancient Salamis is a symbol of the intricate architecture and dexterous engineering abilities of people in the past. These ruins resonate with the grandeur of an ancient city that must have captivated its beholders' eyes. If you're looking for a laid-back vacation and a respite from the monotony of life, you can splash and unwind in the white sands and turquoise waters of Nissi Beach. With the water being shallow at the shoreline, the beach serves as a perfect holiday destination for families with children. No wonder the rows of sunbeds are bustling alive with life during the summers. All in all, Nissi Beach's beauty is simply undeniable. If Nissi Beach is too populous for your taste, then get off the beaten track to Akmas Peninsula, located at the western tip of the country. It's one of the least inhabited parts of the island and has a lot to offer, despite its lack of paved roads. Not only is this spot ideal for mountain biking or hiking, but it is an amazing place to spot wildlife like sea turtles, native birds, and reptiles. Explore the history of the Akmas Peninsula with a visit to the Argios Andronicos, a church that was previously a mosque, when constructed in the 16th century. If a visit to the Argios Andronicos tickled your fancy for a taste of history, then the St. Hilarion Castle in North Cyprus should be next in your itinerary. This old crusader bastion is home to many myths and legends, with the most popular one being that it was built by a fairy queen who used to charm local shepherds on the slopes here. The extensive ramparts and chambers of the castle snake up the mountain and will awaken the explorer in you. A trail runs through the lower castle buildings that consist of soldier barracks and stables, all the way up to the chapel towers and royal apartments. It's going to be fun-filled of a day of exploration here, so make the most of it. If you're just looking to kick back and unwind amid the azure blue skies, it's time to head to the southern side of Cyprus. Your first stop is going to be the easygoing Larnaka, where the laid-back atmosphere is almost infectious. You can spend the day basking in the sun and enjoying the sweet whiff of salty sea waters, while the wind tussles your hair, but the old and crumbling Turkish quarter, Scala, and the opulent Agios Lazaros add a charming historical flair to the sleepy resort town. Just to the west of the main hub is the Larnaka salt lake that's graced by flocks of flamingos during spring and winter, bathing it in a sea of pink. In summer, all the water evaporates, leaving speckles of white salt crust. You'll also find several hill villages and cultural tourist attractions interspersed around the water body. If you're looking forward to sprucing up your vacation with thrill and adventure, Fig Tree Bay is a must-visit place. The picture-perfect paddling pools and the golden sands make this bay radiant and welcoming. In addition, you can try out various activities like water skiing, parasailing, or windsurfing. Guess you found your adventure hub? Well, what are you waiting for? You can witness the blur of beauty and fusion of colors while parasailing across the clear seas of Fig Tree Bay. With the water being shallow here, you and your children can have the time of their lives. There are a lot of regions buzzing around Cyprus' south coast where you can go to escape the crowds. Cape Greco is a strikingly pretty coastal national park with several walking trails that begin just east of the Agia Napa resort. There's a wonderful variety of local flora here, including many of Cyprus's endemic wild orchids that bloom in early spring. Undoubtedly, the main highlight of this surreal destination is the gorgeous coastal scenery that's juxtaposed against the azure blue skies beyond. Cyprus is not just about warm, sunny beaches, laid-back adventures, and historical structures. If you're craving a bite of the cold Mount Olympus, the highest point of the country will fulfill your desires. It's located in the Troodos Mountains, which are located roughly in the center of the island. The mountain looked over the sprawling Mediterranean Sea that lays glistening in the distance. Use the opportunity to take picturesque shots of the whole island, but beware in summer, snakes slither across the terrain in search of food and shade. During winter, the peak is covered with snow, providing the perfect opportunity for activities like mountain skiing. Once you climb down from the peak of Mount Olympus, head down to one of the many Troodos villages like Agros, bordered by the rugged mountain range. These quaint villages are packed full of stone-cut traditional houses and delightful cobblestone alleys. They also have some of Cyprus's most amazing monasteries and churches that have vibrant frescoes and wall paintings dating all the way back to the medieval era. The Troodos churches are so important that 9 of them have been granted a UNESCO World Heritage status. Hire a car and tootle around this area seeking out the stone-cut churches for a splendid day. Among these, the Church of Archangelos Michael in Pedulos is a must-visit place. Our thrilling journey through Cyprus concludes here. Cyprus has long been a honeypot for vacationers who are lured in by the irresistible promise of sea, sand, and sun all year round. It's rich with history and Roman remains. The perfect pairing indeed. Which was your favorite spot? Comment below. As always, like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and catch us in the next country by subscribing.